What?
That's it.
All right.
I knew I had the right one.
You mean Tim?
Every time I look at this guy, I think about
15.
LSD. There must be some reason for that. Is it? Oh, okay. Oh, really? That's great.
It's in New York City.
New York City. How's it going, man? Good seeing you.
Good, man. I'm good. I'm really excited to be here.
Good. Happy to have you back.
Oh, I love the smell of disinfectant.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll get high up here.
Oh boy. All right, you look like you're doing good. You sound like you're good. That's cool, sir. Welcome back to the winery.
Well, you know, you can't see here, but I got some cool shoes, too.
Oh yeah, you sure do. That's right. That's cool, man. Awesome.
Let's see how this guitar is sounding here. How's the mix between my vocals and... You'll fix it, I'm sure.
It'll be just right when you start performing.
All right, my name's Dave Palucci. I've also been called LSD, which stands for Lounge Singer Dave. Hopefully not Lousy Singer Dave. And it's a pleasure to be here.
Good enough. Dave Palucci, everybody.
All right, thank you. I'm going to start out by doing a little bluegrassy type tune. First, I might mention that I'm kind of new here to the songwriting thing, and I've been playing music all my life in different capacities, but I've never done a solo gig. I've always been supporting other musicians, playing piano and stuff like that. So this is a first for me, and I'm really excited about it. All right, so here's a tune I wrote. It's kind of a bluegrassy thing. And I always wanted to write a train song, so this is called Train. Train. Well, I'll tell you what, let me do this a little higher. You know, capos are strange, you forget about them. Train, don't take my baby from me. Train, don't let her go. Train, I'd be so lonesome, you see. Oh, please don't take my baby home. Last night we had an argument, a silly spat, you know. Lacey says she's leaving me, but I can't let her go. Train, don't take my baby from me. Train, don't let her go. Train, I'd be so lonesome, you see. So please don't take my baby home. She said I didn't treat her right, don't take it anymore. Said she's leaving me, but I can't take her more. Train, don't take my baby from me. Train, don't let her go. Train, I'd be so lonesome, you see. Train, don't let her go. Train, don't take my baby from me. Train, don't let her go. Train, I'd be so lonesome, you see. So please don't take my baby home. So please don't take my baby home. Thank you very much. Is Curtis Shaper in the house here? Hey, Ingrid. There. All right. So I mentioned that I'd only been writing songs for a year or two, and I was at the ranch. At the time, it was the Sertoma Youth Ranch, and I was hanging around the campfire, and Curtis was there, and he said, "Dave, do you ever write any songs?" I said, "No, I've never written any songs." He says, "You really should write some songs. I think you'd be a good songwriter." So I want to give a formal thanks to Curtis for inspiring me and pushing me to do this, because I've only written a few songs, and also I'd rather just give him a big shout out for all he does for these festivals and to have everyone here. He works so hard. He and Ingrid both they put their soul into this, so thank you so much, guys. So I mentioned that I've been doing all different types of stuff in my life, playing in bluegrass bands and jazz bands and Motown bands and stuff like that. My primary instrument has been the piano. So I'm kind of schizophrenic about the styles of music that I write. So this is the first song I wrote. I wrote it about 2 months after my discussion with Curtis, and it's kind of a jazzy thing. And I'll play it for you now. It's called The Silence of You. The way you look at me, that icy stare, your disdain for me shows in your glare. But when you look at him, you smile wide. So by the looks of you, our love has died. I ask you how you are, but you just sigh. You don't hear me when I speak, don't even try. But when you hear his name, you seem to cool. So by the looks of you, our love is through. So were you thinking you could hide it, like you were wearing some disguise? Or maybe is it you decided? What I am really saying, is this a game you're playing? So I ask you now, please be sincere, and don't hold back. What's there to fear? Are you in love with him? Just let me know. So by the sounds of you, I'll have to go. So by the sounds of you, I'll have to go. Try to get fancy at the end. What happens, right? Thank you very much. So here's a little bit more about me. When I was one of 12 children, and when you have that many kids, you can't really take them on vacation. So my parents' solution to that problem was to take my mother's inheritance back in 1965 and build a beach home on the ocean in Delaware, just a mile north of the Bethany town center there. So when my parents passed away, the 12 children inherited, and we had it for 58 years. It was a great run. Everybody just loved it. And a few years ago, due to some circumstances, we had to sell it. And so it broke my heart, and I wrote this song about that experience. So it's called Ocean Village, and I think I'm going to have to put a capo on again. Y'all having fun?
Oh yeah.
Great weather?
Great.
All right, so this is called Ocean Village. I wish I could go home to the place where I would roam, where I'd spend my summers down by the sea. My family would stay in that lovely green chalet, the place that meant the world to me. As a child I would play in the ocean every day. I let the sun and the salt caress my soul. But the years have passed by and they sold my paradise. Now there's only memories to be told. That little ocean village just north of Bethany, how I love that little place by the sea. If I could just go back to the place I'd love to be, to that little ocean village by the sea. Now my life is almost gone and the time will pass along, and that village home will soon cease to be. But another chalet will be built there someday. New memories will be made down by the sea. Oh, I thank my lucky stars for the memories of ours that I'll challenge to this day that I breathe. I would love that green chalet into my dying day, that lovely ocean village by the sea. That little ocean village just north of Bethany, how I love that little place by the sea. If I could just go back to the place I'd love to be, to that little ocean village by the sea, to that little ocean village by the sea. Thank you. Here's a tune that I originally wrote on piano, and I'm trying to adapt it to guitar. It's a tune about a guy that goes into a room full of people, and he eyes this really beautiful woman, and he tries to nonchalantly get her attention, and she doesn't see him. So that's what that's all about. This is called You Didn't See Me. It's kind of a jazzy thing. I do all kinds of stuff, jazz, bluegrass, whatever, who knows. When I walked in the room and I saw you with your hair up, I walked in the room, saw the clothes you chose to wear. You missed my stare, you didn't see me. Oh, I walked in the room and I thought my prayers were answered. Yes, I walked in the room, I hoped you felt it too. I had my eyes on you, but you didn't see me. You should have seen me, my hidden gaze, my heart ablaze, so full of hope on that slippery slope, and hoping to fall. If you could have seen me, we might be two, just me and you, so full of hope slope on that slippery slope, enjoying the fall. When I walked out the room, it was over before it started. As I walked out the room, you never had a chance to catch my glance. You didn't see me. You should have seen me, my head engaged, my heart ablaze, so full of hope on that slippery slope, and hoping to fall. You could have seen me, we might be two, just me and you, so full of hope on that slippery slope, and hoping to fall. You could have seen me, we might be two, just me and you, so full of hope on that slippery slope, enjoying the fall. Thank you. So a couple months ago, I was driving away from my home and I forgot my cell phone. So I wrote back and I got it, and I started thinking how addictive I was to the damn thing. So I wrote this song and I call it the Cell Phone Blues. And it's got that cliche chord progression that's kind of common. You might recognize it. It's kind of like the Stray Cat strut. So this is what the song's about. It's called the Cell Phone Blues. If you don't mind, I got something to say. I don't like the way things are going today. I talk to my friends and what do they say? Only what they read on their phone today. So I reached in my pocket and I pulled out my phone, looking for a text or a call from home. I clicked on a link and what did I see? There were Facebook memes that were meant for me. They had all those likes and the smiley faces. I knew I just had to share. There was satire, humor, and seductive traces, and a selfie of a woman in her underwear. I had those cell phone blues. Why, I got them down to my shoes. And if you don't watch out, you can get them too. Yeah, I really hate those old cell phone blues. So I clicked on over to the Google site. I saw ads for everything I searched that night. My phone had a virus, Mr. Norton explained. It was running too slow, and I was to blame. It had too many pictures and movies and memes. I was running out of memory, or so it seemed. I can't live without it, and I can't relive it. There's just something quite addictive about it. I had the cell phone blues, so I had them all down to my shoes. And if you don't watch out, you get them too. I really hate those old cell phone blues. So then I logged on to my dating site. You know, where you're supposed to swipe left or swipe right. I got me a match, but to my surprise, she looked like a dude in a cheap disguise. She suggested that we chat in a room, but I said no, I want to go straight to Zoom. She looked okay and she was nice to me, but I had a funny feeling she had an STD. Oh yeah, I had the cell phone blues, and I had them all the way down to my shoes. If you don't watch out, you can get them too. I really hate those old cell phones. So I uninstalled the app from my phone, 'cause I didn't like the pictures that I was shown. It's sad when your love life comes from your phone, 'cause in reality you're really all alone. I had the cell phone blues, yeah, I got them on down to my shoes. And if you don't watch out, you can get them too. I really hate those old cell phones. Now my life revolves around a box in my hand. How I got addicted, I don't understand. But I can't live with it and I can't live without it. So I guess I'll just have to stop singing about it. Thank you very much. Alrighty. Capo. How much time do I have left?
About 9 minutes, so.
Okay, I'm going to do 2 more. I think I can get in there. All right, so there's a traditional tune. It's a fiddle tune. It's called the St. Anne's Reel. And it's a classic tune, traditional, and it's always been an instrumental. But a friend of mine, Will Maring, up in southern Illinois, wrote some lyrics to it. And they're cool because they talk about how these songs came from across the sea and they got ingrained into society. And then over the years, people didn't realize where they ever came from. So that's what this song is about. He stood on the deck with his case in hand, and he gazed to the west at a strange new land. He hummed an old tune that his grandpa sang, the tune called the St. Anne's Reel. The work was hard and the days were long, but the land was their own and it made them strong. The work's all done, roll the rug to the wall for a dance to the St. Anne's Reel. So get out the fiddle and the mandolin, toe the heel to the tune like it's always been. Take a peck on the cheek as he takes her hand for a dance to the St. Anne's Reel. The shuffle of the shoes on the wooden floor as they twirl to the tune from another shore. The tune came down from the days of yore. It's a tune called the St. Anne's Reel. The young man's son had a son now old, who rests on a bench as his own son holds the hand of the girl with the hair of gold for a dance to the St. Anne's Reel. And home sweet home is home sweet home, and no one recalls where the tune came from, but they all gather round when the work's all done for a dance to the St. Anne's Reel. Get out the fiddle and the mandolin, toe the heel to the tune like it's always been. Take a peck on the cheek as he takes her hand for a dance to the St. Anne's Reel. The shuffle of the shoes on the wooden floor as they twirl to the tune from another shore. The tune came down from the days of yore. It's a tune called the St. Anne's Reel. Thank you very much. One more. All right. Here's a tune that requires audience participation. The actual tune is called Who Knows What Tomorrow May Bring, and the chorus is swing, swing, swing. But I figure since we're at a winery, maybe we should change the words to drink, drink, drink. What do you think? So, in this tune, I'm going to sing through. We get to the chorus, I'm going to say, let's drink, and you say, let's drink, and I say, let's drink, and you say, let's drink. All right? And I'll try to point to you when that happens. And if you want to dance, you can. Here we go. Who knows what tomorrow may bring? It could be most anything. A perfect calm, an atomic bomb. Who knows what tomorrow may bring? Who knows what tomorrow may bring? This may be the last words I sing. So say your prayers to the man upstairs. And for now, let's just swing. Now I don't mean to fiddle while we burn. I mean just forget your thought concern. Ready? Let's drink. Let's drink. Let's drink. Drink, drink. Let's drink. Let's drink. Who knows what tomorrow may bring? Who knows what tomorrow may bring? It could be the rains of spring, a discouraging word, a buffalo herd. Who knows what tomorrow may bring? Who knows what tomorrow may bring? So say your prayers to the man upstairs. And for now, let's just swing. Now I don't mean to fiddle while we burn. I mean just forget your small concern. Let's drink. Let's drink. Let's drink. Drink, drink. Let's drink. Let's drink. Who knows what tomorrow may bring? One more time. Let's drink. Let's drink. Let's drink. Drink, drink. Let's drink. Let's drink. Who knows what tomorrow may bring? Thank you all so much. It's an honor to be here. Pull out. All right. I never know when to pull out. None. I pulled out.
Really? Yeah, this has been warm. I got used to the cold. I didn't get a chance to get warm yet.